Hello viewers, welcome to Jan Shakti Network. In English, the four-letter W, A, G and E from two words, both pronounced wage. One meaning is the money one earns regularly, and the other is to begin and continue a war or struggle. Fittingly, wage is indeed at the center of many struggles, especially for those who work for them. Who earn wages? Those who are employed, offering their labor in return for money. But they don't determine the amount they are paid. That's decided by employers or ideally regulated by governments. But do workers receive fair wages? Are they paid on time? This seemingly simple question sparked complex global crisis. Let us explore the issue through the lens of West Bengal. The government mandated minimum wage in West Bengal is about 200 rupees, one of the lowest in the country. Women, despite doing equal work, are paid less. Between 2015 to 16 and 2022 to 23, nearly 3 million people lost their job in West Bengal's unorganized sector. On one hand, unemployment is rising. On the other, continuous crises in agricultural and industry have cast a long shadow over the state. Who is responsible? The state government, led by Mamata Banerjee and the Trinamool Congress, speaks of development and industrial investment, but the data tells another story. Between 2016 and 2021, 21,521 small and medium factories and 271 large factories shut down in West Bengal. Total investment in state industries until 2021 to 23 was about 2.26 lakh crore, just 3.5% of India's total industrial investment of 64.94 lakh crore during that period. Only 4.26% of India's operational factories are located in West Bengal, and merely 4% of country's laborers are employed here. During this time, the labor share in value added fall to 34%, while the profit share rose to 41%. Nationally, however, labor shares increased to 33%, while profits dropped to 44%. This contrast shows that while companies in West Bengal earned more, workers earned less and lost security. Contractual employee rose, reaching 38% in 2022 to 23, indicating growing insecurity and exploitation. The story continues in rural areas. Under the TMC regime, agricultural workers under MGNREGA haven't been paid in over 2 years. Forced land eviction of farmers are frequent. Several amendments to the state's land reform laws, once nationally praised, have weakened protection for small farmers. Allegations abound that the government favors corporate interests. Unplanned urbanization has swallowed agricultural land. From being a leader in agricultural output, the state now faces the possibility of importing rice in near future. In 2016 to 17, West Bengal had 6.26 million hectares of farmland producing 17.15 million tons of food grain. By 2022 to 23, farmland shrink to 5.07 million hectares and food grain production dropped to 15.48 million tons, a loss of 1.9 million hectares. The deeper issue is unemployment. With mounting agricultural distress, many are abandoning farming for the unrecognized labor sector. Nationally, 54.6% of working people are engaged in agriculture. but in West Bengal, it's just 43.8%. The proportion of landless laborers is rising, a sign of deepening inequality. Most surplus rural laborers are landless and lack security. Since the TMC came to power in 2011, land redistribution has stopped. In 2019 to 20, 2020 to 21, and 2021 to 22, the state had around 11 to 12,000 hectares of surplus arable land and over 1.9 million hectares lying fallow, land not used for farming. Irrigation coverage in West Bengal is also poor. Only 54.8% of food grain land is irrigated, compared to the national average of 66.1%. Moreover, food grain cultivation land dropped from 6.62 million hectares in 2021 to 22 to 6.07 million hectares in 2022 to 23. During this year's production declined from 20.31 million to 18.77 million tons. Though Bengal's per hectare productivity is higher than many other states, production costs are also higher and farmer incomes remain low. Why? It is widely alleged that the state's policy favor multinational corporations. These corporations dominate the agricultural inputs market, forcing farmers to buy seeds and fertilizer at high prices and sell their produce at low rates. The absence of a state declared minimum support price MSP makes matters worse. In 2021 to 22 and 2022 to 23, the state government procured just 14.35% and 14.09% of the total rice produced at MSP. In contrast, Punjab procured 97.34% and 93.92%, and Andhra Pradesh 57.41% and 34.59%. As agricultural income falls, indebtedness rises. Farmer suicide, once rare in Bengal, are becoming more common, especially among marginal and small farmers. Rural poverty is increasing. The average monthly income of agriculture dependent households across India is 10,218. In West Bengal, it's just 6,762. Food grain consumption has also fallen. In 2005 to 6, rural residents consumed 12.6 kg of food grain per month. By 2022 to 23, this dropped to 11.23 kg. In terms of rural monthly per capita expenditure, Bengal ranks 13th among 18 major states. All these factors, low wages, shrinking farmland, lack of government procurement, and mounting debt, point to one conclusion. Both rural and industrial workers in West Bengal are in crisis. While profit rise for the powerful, laborers are pushed into greater precarity. In response, farmer and worker are organizing and raising demands, not just against the state government but also against central policies. Their call is clear: secure jobs, fair wages, land rights, and agricultural justice. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with the latest incidents. Hit the bell icon to never miss an update. We will see you next time with more news that matters. Stay informed, stay safe.